Welcome to the Tulsa Progression Podcast. We're back, and today we'll be talking about what's important. Should you be pursuing followers, streams, or like a record deal if you're from Tulsa and you're an artist? This is an interesting topic to me because this is all from a perspective, like from an outside the box point of view. There's three, like those are three really important things, I think to all artists, like whether you should have, a million, if you could pick between 1 million followers, 1 million streams, and and $1 million record deal. Obviously $1 million record deal is probably gonna be the best option. But is it? You know what I'm saying? Is it the best option? I'll give you a more realistic question. If you could choose between 1 million followers, 1 million streams, or $100,000 record deal, which one would you choose? That's a good question, Spence. Me personally, I think I'm gonna go with 1 million followers because I feel like there's so many ways to flip that, you know what I'm saying, into a market. But that depends. But what I think, if you're an artist from Tulsa, what you should mostly be concerned with, I can't tell you, but I will tell you the benefits from my perspective of each one. I think the benefits of having more followers is going give you the more sponsorship opportunities. So if you're what you would call an influencer, which is a person who has a lot of followers, um, chances are you're gonna have a lot of sponsorship opportunities. Get paid from different businesses and brands and people to represent their product or their service. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the benefits of having a lot of followers. But the thing about followers is you can't just. I feel like having followers comes from being unique. Like if you are beautiful, that's one way to get a lot of followers. And everybody can't be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But if you're beautiful with like a personality or you're very revealing, that tends to be, good force to drive a lot of followers. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, if you are like funny and you make like dope content, that's gonna get you a lot of followers. So that's the first step to getting a lot of followers, is just having something unique that's unique to most other things on social media, and it's just something that's worth following. And then once you develop that following, I'm 100% confident you'll have people like myself reaching out to you like, hey, how much does it cost for you to promote my brand? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the benefits that come from having followers. Now, streams, on the other hand, that's like interesting ask, because I understand that there's things that actually will put your music out there to people, like you got those streaming robots, and you got like promotion, and then you got like you can get your stuff put on playlists, but none of that stuff really matters if your music ain't dope. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter how many people listen to your music if nobody really likes it enough to follow it. So streams are dope if your music is dope. So that's kind of like a backhanded, that's like backwards advice. But yeah, if your stuff not dope, nobody's gonna really want to follow it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it really don't matter how much you promote your music or get fake streams or anything. It's really not working for you if you aren't developing real fans and followers and people who really like your music. So you can get as many streams as you want, but it just depends. Is it because you got a hit record, or is it because you just got, a lot of fake streams? And that's just kind of my outlook on the benefit of streams. But if your music is real, if your streams are real, the only good thing that's gonna come out of that is payment, assuming that you own the music. So if you own a YouTube beat, or you don't own it, then, or it's a remix or something like that, then you really don't get much out of those streams other than like somebody knowing the words to your song, which is, I guess that's cool if you're an artist. But the last thing would be a record deal. Now, a record deal is dope because it's like a status symbol amongst all other artists. That's the reason it's dope. But having a record deal isn't even always a good thing technically, because um, it doesn't really mean that you're gonna be rich, or it doesn't mean that you're gonna be famous. There's a lot of people that we don't know that have record deals that are just like waiting to be cut from their label. So you can get a record deal if your music is dope enough, or if your image is marketable enough, or if you just know the right people. But the goal is to progress, you know what I'm saying? So if you get a record deal now, the idea is to continue to make dope music, or just create just a dope image, or just be like such a dope influencer that someday those sponsorship opportunities do come out of that. You know what I'm saying? Basically monetizing your person, your personality. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we could go a bunch of different ways. Whether you should be chasing streams, followers, or a record deal. But if it's me, the first thing that I'm gonna sign my initials on is probably that following, because I feel like I'm a person who would know how to market a decent following, you know what I'm saying, to my benefit. But I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think is more important, streams, a deal, or followers? Y'all drop y'all comments and opinions below, and I want to know y'all perspective. But that wraps this portion of the podcast up. Welcome to the Tulsa Progression Podcast. We'll be right back. Yo, what's going down? It's King Spencer, and you're watching the Tulsa Progression Podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow, like, check out the merch that I got in the link below. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. I can't wait till y'all see next week's episode. Lots and lots of more dope content coming y'all way. And again, man, I can't stress it enough. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching this show and allowing my dream to become a reality, man. I really enjoy doing this. Again, I'm out here in LA with it this time. Who knows where I'll be next time. But make sure y'all follow. If whatever you watching on, follow, like, subscribe, and you know what I'm saying, comment, man. But my name is King Spencer, and I'm checking out Tulsa Progression Podcast. Progression on me, progression on 3.